charismatic macro fauna of Shamwari Game Reserve. And this part of the world is definitely a place that lets you know you're feeling alive. Beautiful scenes there. But now back down to the serious business. Championship Tour competition elimination round. We'll check out the Hawaiian Barron Mamiya taking on the local Lives right here, overlooking the point. M.McGillivray. Joining myself, Paul Evans, to talk you guys through it. Richie, love it, mate. How you feeling on the action so far this morning? And here's a replay of M.McGillivray, the local.
Yeah, Matty, so he's got the hometown support with him here. Some beautiful snaps to start this wave off. Now he just focuses his energy down the line, takes to the air, gets the spin. The waves have turned up, and our surfers have really turned up as well. Both the men's and the women's have been laying down some incredible scores.
Smooth energy down the line here with a big whip in turn, Barron. That trademark style from him as he just drills away and looking to build for something in here. He thought about building up to something, and changed his mind and possibly getting caught slightly in two minds, loses it on the wrap in turn to finish. Plenty of time for him.
And here's a replay of Barron Mamiya streaking down the line, very front-footed in his approach. Tends to ride a shorter, smaller board. You can see he tucks that back foot in, that back knee, as he goes through these maneuvers. Really dynamic, and I feel like Barron's chances get better and better as the waves get bigger and bigger. Obviously coming from Hawaii, looks like he's in control. The board's not holding him back. That's the real sign of a good magic board, is when the surfer is just doing what they want at will.
So smooth on the face, beautiful conditions, and the crowd in full voice here. There's an attack, the non-priority heat from McGillivray.
So it goes down quite hard. So this is McGillivray right up the point on the inside. Was looking fantastic as this wave was lining up, and then Jack Robinson just went, no, I'll take it. Jack's maybe just got a little bit of an edge on the pace at the moment, just going maybe a little bit faster through the rides, but here goes, well, this looks like McGillivray.
Opening up the local, putting loads on a rail, a smaller wave, just parks himself for a little bit of vision inside the tube, and then comes out swinging, air reverse.
Oh, that looked nasty. That you can, whenever that back foot slips off the tail pad on that landing, it's just inviting.
We'll just keep swinging. Here goes Barron, opens up on a rail. The smaller wave is nice and clean on the face for him. And he gets his board going all the way back the other way. When you do that, you need to get on the front foot. It's what he does here. Streaking down the line with speed. And then applying loads of pressure. A little too much, grabs the rail, and he'll go down. They'll be disappointed. This ocean would deliver, and it's delivered us some real quality scores. Loads of stuff in the excellent range thus far. We're picking up live vision here of the Hawaiian Barron Mamiya. Nice aggressive turn from him. That'll feel a lot better than cleaning it up on the rail. Looking to try and beat this section for speed, really. It gets the better of him for a little while. Now he gets able to attack. And really crucial to get that finish. Mamiya.
And this was Barron Mamiya. Looked better on this one, I thought, Paul. Just looked more centered. Looked like he was just perhaps a little bit lower on the board. And was well in control of each and every turn. That second snap potentially being the highlight moment of the ride so far. As he comes all the way through to the inside. Looks to finish off. Better paced. He looked patient.
And looking to try and dial in and come from behind here. McGillivray in the pocket, into the lip. Nicely done. He's a strong lad.
You can hear the hometown crowd just going absolutely ham, supporting their man, Matty McGillivray. And Matty McGillivray streaking down the line, super deep, so straight out of the keyhole. Tags the lip, just gets caught a little bit on his toes, but manages to get around it. And so just the one manoeuvres thus far. Now he gets a clean wrap and gets into these this finishing turn, a big lip floater. Did well, but only a couple of major manoeuvres on that one.
It's been a slow heat, that one. The scores have been much more modest than everything else we've seen so far. No one throwing anything particularly legit. Haven't troubled the five.
A 5 or a 6, you can start to get a little wound up. But here we go, live action with Barron.
Beautiful entry for the Hawaiian and a nice turn to open up committing the rail, and again, just knifing through that section. There's a stinging snap with speed. So much better from him, showing the variety. Pushes hard on the tail. Again, good aggression.
Oh, no.
And just that wave gets a weird wobble, and he loses it on the bottom turn. Not loads more on offer potentially, but nevertheless, he wanted a strong finish.
I do like his pace a lot better now, though, Paul. I think he's timing these manoeuvres. So great slash to start off, and again, a bit more power in that one. You can see he's just up the tempo of the manoeuvres and just waiting patiently, positioning them on the wave exactly where they need to be done. And then unfortunately here just hit a little ridge and just got caught overextending on the bottom turn. But love this water angle. You can see Barron just really starting to lean onto that hillside rail through the turns. And whenever that surfboard rail is digging in, that's when the power kicks right in. It's a little tail release there, so showing something different, bringing that variety.
Trying to keep trusting it and keep trusting, and then yeah, just tried to enjoy it a lot this morning, because I don't know, I feel like I haven't really been enjoying the first couple of events when I was back after the injury. It's like, oh yeah, everyone wants you to come back, and it's super.
Has a think about doing that, but he's way deep on that one, and Barron Mamiya will collect this one and say thanks very much. It's super clean and dreamy looking on the face as he swoops off the top, just gathers himself in the pocket. That smooth style from him looks so good when he connects, and he mixes it up with a beautiful blow tail, reverses it out the lip, and just loses traction really. Foot slipped off.
A really good score here. So Barron just drives off the bottom here, wrapping turn, aggressive with the first one and the second, staying nice and high on the wave. Now he directs the energy down the line, and you know, without sort of seeing the wave reel off down the line, there was maybe a couple of extra points if he had just continued on and surfed the wave to its entirety. But you know, you got to give him some props for having a go, because if he had pulled that manoeuvre and he was 90% there, it would have been a giant score. But here comes M.McGillivray.
Here goes the local McGillivray, clips one. Crowd willing him into a section here, looking for a 5.91 prior to that last score, dropping in. Here he goes, building up speed from a high line, patient from him. Just prods one into a lip line and then hits it late. The crowd will certainly give him the score. That won't affect the judges' decision. They'll be pretty cool-headed.
Let's have a look at what M.McGillivray got done outside. Drives off the bottom, tags the first turn. Just S-turning on the bottom part of the wave here. So getting a series of clean snaps done. Comes around this longer section here. Important two manoeuvres. The big lip drifting floater there. It sort of forces the issue, but gets up and over the roof. Rides out cleanly.
Just waiting his fate here, M.McGillivray, and it comes in under a 5.8. So not quite there. It's super close.
That's as close as it gets.
And disappointment for the South African contingent. Delight for Barron Mamiya, the Hawaiian. A super tight heat, that one. A bit of an error at the end. Kept the door open for M.McGillivray, but coming in just under.